What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Minute Gamescast. As always, I am your host, the Heavy Metal Zombie, Last Minute Productions on YouTube. Joined with me are my friends Clyde Lofton, also known as NM Stranger on YouTube.
Yo, what up, YouTube?
Up next, we have Chevy Boy Swag, aka Rodney, also from my channel, Last Minute Productions. How are you, buddy?
I'm here. What's going on?
And for the first time ever, we have our friend Router. How's it going, buddy?
I'm alright, thanks, guys.
Now, we all know who you are. We're good friends, but tell our audience out there a little bit about yourself.
From the UK, addicted to GTA 5, so this one is it's quite near to my heart.
As it is for most of us, I think.
Hey, I'm more addicted than most people.
With that being said, though, guys, it's finally here. Our topic this week is the all-consuming Grand Theft Auto 5 heists. As of this recording, they have gone live, and you can play them right now. That's March 10th, for your information. So, what are we thinking about it? Let's start right into it. What are these heists? What are the GTA heists?
Pretty much, GTA Heist is kind of like the missions we had in the single-player mode. It's been promised since before it even came, before the game even came out the first time, back in 2013, 2014?
Yeah, September, actually.
So it's been a long time. Probably, almost a year and a half or so. But, I'm looking forward to the heists, I heard they're going to be good. We're going to get into more details about what we think of the heists and, what's been announced, what we want, what we're hoping. But hopefully, GTA and Rockstar does not fuck it up. Do not fuck it up, Rockstar. Do not fuck it up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't fuck it up because you've been a long time coming, okay? Long time coming. If you fuck this up, no one's going to want to play your games anymore. Nah, that's a lie. I still play your games, but yeah. That's all I got to say.
Well, I'm actually literally sitting here right now playing GTA after the updates. And I must say, I'm kind of impressed so far. So far, anyway.
So, Rodney, you're playing them right now, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us, or the audience out there that haven't played a heist yet, tell them what the general idea of the heist is?
Well, I haven't actually started the actual heist just yet. I've been fooling around with the actual cards and the upgrades and things. But what's really impressing me is some of the small things that they've added, like being able to point. Having your character pointing towards whatever direction the camera is facing, which, in my opinion, and what we've already talked about, must be something that was added just for the heist mode, so that when you're trying to tell a person, when your comrades, hey, look over there, go over there, they can actually see which way the person's pointing, which that should have been added a long time ago, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
So far, I've only seen little small changes so far. I hadn't seen anything just super amazing yet, which, the camera thing, that was kind of cool, but I hadn't seen anything just blowing my mind crazy just yet. But I don't see a fucking... all I can say is this. When we actually do a heist, like Clyde said, they better not mess this up. They better not. If the heists are super glitchy or something, I'll be so upset it won't even be funny. Me and Rockstar will have some problems.
I'll be like the Xbox One and be done.
Damn.
Shots fired.
That's our show, everybody. Thanks for tonight. Router, what you got for us? Tell us what a heist is.
Well, a heist is taking something that isn't belonging to you.
Mr. Dictionary.
He is British.
Hey, I swallowed the Oxford thing. Then I brought it back up because it was a load of shit, but I'm having a look right now, and there is actually a 2-player heist that you can do. Me and Rodney are in the same session, so we're going to suggest why don't me and him jump into one soon.
Yeah, I'd say let's do it.
And then that'll give us a better idea of what they like while we're doing it.
Sounds good, man. Sounds real good. So for you guys out there that haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 yet, whether it be the online or the single player, and since apparently none of these fucktarts know what a heist is, I'll give you a rundown of what it is. Basically, a heist is a multi-step, in-depth mission that you find in the single player. I think there's 5 or 6 of them in the single player part of the game.
5.
5, yeah, thank you. What it generally consists of is, without giving anything away, small details like buying bank robbery equipment, masks, weaponry, stealing vehicles to get to one location to another, and then hide a vehicle, and then get a new escape vehicle. And they all these little mini missions add up a finale type of mission, whether it be breaking into a bank vault or stealing a bunch of jets and attacking a military base, something like that. And it's really...
Can I just add something there, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Really, they're not mini missions. They're missions like Rooftop Rumble, things like that, 4 or 5 of them added up, and then a huge mission after it.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Especially seeing the finale part is arguably some of the biggest stuff you can play in the game, content-wise, and scale-wise, of course. But they're so important, and they're such a big deal right now, because like Clyde said at the beginning, they promised these even before the game was released, I think in September or October of 2013, and we're just now getting them in Grand Theft Auto Online. But from all the early reviews and playthroughs, big sites like GameSpot and IGN have posted about it. They've been well worth the hype and the wait for them. So that's your introduction to the heist itself. Before we even got those, we had a bunch of little morsels that they fed us leading into the heist update themselves. Stuff like the festive update. There was like a entertainment, like a carnival style update. There's been 4th of July, Christmas. I think there was even a Halloween. There's been a lot of them. What do we think about those leading into the actual main event, the heist missions?
Personally, I think it's just Rockstar trying to give us more stuff to spend with money. I mean, some of the weapons were good, some of the cars are good, but mostly it was just throwaway items. I mean, I'm not faulting Rockstar for doing it, because at least they're providing updates without us paying for it. But I was just waiting for heists, and I mean, they promised it for like so long. It's going to be this day. They delayed it. It's going to be this day. It's just, yeah. But I mean, I'm not saying I don't. I didn't like some of the weapons and all that, but it just seems like it was filler DLC, and that's all they got to say about their DLC policy.
Well, unlike Clyde, there was certain, kind of like Clyde said, I didn't really like the idea that they kept coming out with these little teasers and kept adding this and that little stuff when all I wanted was this heist. So, I mean, that stuff didn't really matter. I did like some of the little cool effects, like when it was around Christmas time, it was snowing, and the snow actually affected the traction of the cars and all that good stuff. That was kind of cool. But the main thing I really cared about was I wanted heist. I mean, it was nice that they took the thought to, okay, well, we're fucking up. We told you guys we were going to have heists ready before the game even came out, but we haven't done that. So, hey, here's something to try to make you feel a little bit better about it. But I don't know. That stuff just, it has some kind of cool features, and it has some little cool weapons and things like that. But to me, that wasn't enough to tide me over to say, okay, I guess I can wait for heists now. That wasn't. I spent the entire time me having this game waiting for this day to finally happen, where I can actually play heist mode with my buddies and really just destroy some stuff, and just take everything. So, I mean, yeah, I don't really care, but I didn't really care for all the updates that much, because all I wanted was heist. Router?
Alright, me now here. Well, the updates and everything in the past weren't bad. They give us some decent things, but
Yep.
to me, this feels more like a Windows Service Pack update for GTA. It's a major update, and hopefully it should actually live up to all the hype that it's been given.
Yeah.
It's been 18 months that they've been working on it at least. If it doesn't live up to it, God, what are they going to do to actually keep people playing it?
That's a good question. It's a problem, fortunately, I don't see them having to worry about, because of all the companies out there right now and all the policies going around with the video games industry, Rockstar is one of your better companies looking out for your interests. But like you guys said, this is a substantial update. In fact, I'd go as far to say that it's on par with a expansion pack. Like, this is as big as About a Gay Tony and The Lost and the Damned were for the last game, wouldn't you guys say?
Maybe. If it were a couple of the updates, like the flight school, the heist, and maybe another one, then yeah. But just this one on its own, I'm not too sure.
Well, I'll say this. I feel okay about waiting this long for this, as long as it's spot on, pretty much perfect, since they have been working on this pretty much since the game came out, or so we are led to believe. I can deal with waiting this long as it's, when we do the heists, they're actually pretty much perfect. Lord knows we've seen enough glitches while playing this game. Hopefully it lives up to what everyone said, what they're saying it will. I hope.
PS4 is no better. That's still glitchy as hell.
Damn it, that just hurt my feelings.
Yeah, it's glitchy as hell. Put like 2 clips in somebody sometimes and they don't die, so I don't know what's going on with the PS4 version.
From what I hear, that's the same for every version of it, though.
I mean, it's either glitching or they're hacking or something, because if you put 2 clips in someone's head and they don't go down, yeah, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Stuff they gotta fix on every version of the game, not just 8th gen versions. Because most of their audience is still on PS3 and 360.
Because the audience are poor.
Damn.
Really?
That's
your thoughts?
That's NM Stranger on YouTube, everybody. Send him your hate mail.
Yeah, send me your hate mail, okay? Send it on your PS4. Wait, you don't have one? I guess too bad.
Damn, son.
Yes.
Heading right into the next topic, though. We all touched on it just a little bit. The next little bit we need to discuss is the time taken between the heists. We've said it a lot already. It's been anywhere from 18 months to going on 2 years now. And that's just since the game released, when they promised it was going to be there. Why the hell did it take so long? And what are you guys' opinions on it taking so long and it finally being out now?
Personally, I think it took so long because they was focusing, even from the beginning, they knew the PS4 and Xbox One and all that was coming out. I think they was working on both from the beginning, ran into issues when it comes to server issues, and because something like that is difficult to do because there's a lot of complication to make it something that big, you know. I think they overpromised a lot, and it's been pretty much biting them in the ass since day one, you know. I mean, that's my personal opinion about it, you know. But hopefully they're going to deliver. If not, there's going to be a lot of hate. A lot of hate. That's all I really got to say. And I blame Take-Two because Rockstar's cool. Take-Two is alright, but I think they're the weakest link when it comes to that. You know, they have to follow what their handlers say because they're owned by them. And Take-Two's been fucking up a lot lately.
I only have one thing to say. All this time we waited, the heist better be amazing. That's all I got to say. I hope you hear me, Rockstar. This better be amazing.
It's a completely fair statement to make, especially seeing how big the audience is. Router, what are your opinions on the heist update taking so long to get here?
I just hope it was worthwhile. I really hope they put the work into it to make it what the game should have been when it was released.
That seems to be the general consensus. I agree with every single one of you guys. As far as it taking so long specifically, though, whether it be 18 months or 2 years, I know it's at least 18 months because it's March 2015 now, so that's at least a full calendar year. My opinion on it and everything in regards to downloadable content or on-disc content in today's gaming era is don't do that fucking shit, especially unneededly. If it's content that's going to take up so much room, it's going to be so expansive that it's going to be separate, just give us a heads up. It's no secret games are more expensive than ever before to produce. So if you tell me going into it that, yeah, we're going to have the same kind of heist structure that was in the solo game, just online, you just got to wait a little while. You tell me that up front, I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Just make a quality product, because I would much rather have that than you ship it with it already included and it be broken as fuck.
I agree with that completely.
Well, one thing is, though, would they have made as much money as what they have done if they would have waited to release it once Heist were completed? It wouldn't be out now, and it wouldn't have been out for the PS3. It would have just been out for the PS4 only.
That's a good point, yeah.
$1 billion from PS3, they made $1 billion from PS4. They just doubled the profits by releasing it early.
Yep. And that's not even taking into consideration the PC audience that is getting it next year. No, next month, I'm sorry.
Well, so they say. They've been delaying that like crazy.
It will be next year. Right, it's going.
It may be. It is getting released on PC. They've confirmed that much. So, Clyde, will you be getting it on PC now that you have a homemade gaming rig that you have put some time into?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be getting the best version, of course. I mean, that's without saying.
Right.
I mean, I mean, PC's better than consoles. I mean, that's not fanboyism. That's just a fact. I'm sorry, console-only gamers. It's just a fact. You know, the sky is blue, the earth's round, and PC's better than console. I mean, all those are facts.
Yep,
But
yep.
why?
And it's a fact. It's a fact that you gotta have PC to play your Superman mods in Grand Theft Auto.
But why? Why is it better? Okay, better frame rate. Graphics are better. You can higher resolution. You can do mods, free online. I mean, the list keeps going. The games are cheaper.
Well, one main thing for the PC version is the 4K display.
Very true. 4K is very important. But the PC topic is its own beast for another time. Moving back along, the fact that Heist has been introduced with a lot of new features, some of which are brand new cars that are exclusive to Heists. Some of them include, I believe it's called the Hydra Jet that takes off vertically, and it was introduced in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas initially. There's also a new SUV with a mounted machine gun, which looks sick, that I want. That's going to be probably my first purchase in the game. Along with new weapons, new fit attires, all that good stuff. What kind of features are you looking forward to getting into when we're all playing the Heist themselves?
The Hydra Jet. I mean, that thing looks awesome. I mean, you could fly around. You can all of a sudden, sit still and pretty much light everybody up. And that seems like that's going to be awesome.
It does look good.
You know, that looks awesome. You know, also just being able to do it, period. You know, hopefully the mission structure is made how it is. And I'm also looking forward to that getting that, $10 million prize if you do all the heists without dying or something.
I think it's
you guys
10
hear about
million.
that?
I think it's 10 million. I think it's if your whole team completes all of them without dying.
Yeah, without dying.
Fuck that. That may as well be a platinum.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult.
And they also said something as I was reading that something about that none of your if either one of you die, you pretty much fail the heist right then and there.
Yeah, you have to start all the way from the beginning.
Yeah, like
All the heists again.
and you actually share lives. So like if one dies, it's over with.
Yep.
There is like on Rooftop Rumble, if one of you dies, okay, you can keep coming back as long as you have enough team lives. Yeah, there's none of that shit anymore.
Well, I actually heard
There is.
on a video that IGN posted about when they got it early, you share 2 shared lives in the heist themselves. Unlike normal missions where if there's one person left with no respawns, you can complete it until you either win or you die. That's not the case in heists. Once you reach that team 0 lives, even if someone's already still alive and doing the mission still, it's game over.
Damn. That's crazy.
I've just got a text off Lester about it all.
So Router's got the inside information.
I just got invited to a heist by a random character, or by a random player.
There you go.
Hey, I'm
Invite
sure
the
you're
server.
not going to mind. Hell, you've been waiting long enough, but I sent some people over to your place. It's just a little refurb, nothing to worry about. When it's ready, I'll call you to explain. So he's putting the board up now.
You're going to do the heist, and they're going to steal all your money.
There is actually a award on heist, the A-Hole Award. You go through all the heist and then you take 100% of the takings.
That's what's going to happen. That's why I don't want to deal with the random, because you know random's going to take all the money.
Yep.
Pretty much.
That's
I'm
why
going to
I'm
do
fortunate
that.
we have our own crew here that's going to be playing, so we don't have to worry about any of the random jerks that play this game.
Actually, I just got another. I don't know if you just read all this, but I just got another one saying I'm running a service for stick-up crews. It goes like this: you make noise over there, over here, no one notices them. Interesting.
So
What I want to see is the PS4 and PS3 versions interconnecting.
That would be awesome.
That would be lovely, but we know that's not gonna happen.
A lot of games are doing that for 360 and Xbox One, so I don't see why they couldn't do it on PlayStation also.
That fighting game is PS4 and PC interconnected. You can play with people on PC.
The only problem with that is no one gives a fuck about Street Fighter because everyone knows it's all about Tekken, bro.
I don't play fighting games.
Drop the mic.
Anybody remember when Unreal Tournament back in the day was supposed to be bridging the gap between consoles and PCs?
I do remember,
You were
yeah.
supposed to be able to play any console against supposed to be able to mix and match, the Sony and the Microsoft consoles up against the PCs and vice versa and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like never happened.
Yeah, we see what happens. We realize that PC gamers on first-person shooters are so much better than consoles.
That's true.
And they would feel bad. So, because keyboard and mouse, and this is a fact, is more accurate and better for first-person shooters. Console players get their asses handed to them by PC players on first-person shooters.
That's true. I'll back Clyde up because I played Counter-Strike for years, and everyone knows that's a PC known game. Of course, it's on consoles at this point, and it has been for a while, but Counter-Strike is a PC game, and that is the definitive first-person shooter. And if you play that on PC, you get real good real quick or give up.
It's not easy being on PC because of first-person shooters. That's why I'm going to cheat and get me one of those things that can convert a controller into a keyboard and mouse. That way I can wreck people on first-person shooters.
Glad you mentioned that, because at GDC this last week, Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, announced that they're releasing a dongle that you can use your Xbox One controller for PC, so you don't have to use any software.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Here's another weird fact. My character is lighter skinned now than he was before the update. Interesting.
That's you wanting to be blacker than black.
Yeah, I do. I want to be black as like the tires of my car. Just saying.
Damn.
I can always arrange for a burnout on your face.
Oh, hold on, let me stop the vehicle right now then. Hold on.
Oh,
what
shit.
Are we waiting for?
That's funny.
WrestleMania. We got Router versus Chevy Boy Swag.
And he just flew out the truck. Oh, shit. Hold on now.
So now we got a lot of information about the features and just a rundown of what heists are for the online portion of the game. Does anyone know anything about the mission structure in regards to the lead-up missions and then the big payoff one at the end? Does anyone have any insight about that yet?
I do.
Tell us.
Well, I'm just about to go into my apartment and start one now with Chevy, actually, but so far what I know is you go in, you arrange who's going to be doing what. You all have specific roles in it that you're meant to be doing. And then you do between 2 and 5 startup missions, which are all, like I said earlier, a rooftop rumble type. And then after that, you do the huge takeout, which all of you have to really concentrate on. There's probably a hell of a lot more I can say, but it took IGN about 25 minutes to explain how it all worked, so
Gotcha.
I don't really want to be talking for that long.
I heard it takes on average 2 to 3 hours to complete a heist, all the heist missions.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that one or all of them?
One.
Just one.
That's awesome.
2 to 3 hours. It depends on how good you are, though.
Well, I'm sure once you get really...
2 hours if you're great, 3 hours if you suck. Or longer.
So, if you're playing Clyde, we're going to be here for all day.
Yes, we will. Burn.
So, Router, you said something about everyone having designated roles. Is it the same all around, or does it change role-wise with each heist?
You can be any role you want within any heist, but once you start that role in the heist, in that mission, the submission and the heist, you have to stick by that role. There's ones like bodyguard, where you have to look after a person. Snipers. So in one submission, you've got one exchange person who's doing an exchange, one bodyguard of them, then 2 snipers on the roofs to look after both of them. And you've apparently got enemies coming in from all directions.
Can someone open a soda and alcohol?
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Or beer. I don't know why I said alcohol, but yeah.
I don't care about the structure as much as all I want to do is be the demolitions man in every situation I can.
And then blow us all up and then we lose.
Hey, you know the game.
I'm just starting off a heist now, by the way. I'll do the 2-person one with Rodney.
Well, we'll have you guys update us as the game goes on while we record. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, the
You can
payoff.
actually play it as easy, half RP and cash, normal, and hard, which is 1.25 RP plus cash.
So, Router, do I need to go ahead and try to come into your apartment now, or?
I don't know. I'll start one off. I'll do it on easy to begin with, though.
I think I remember one of the things is that you guys have to meet up or something and plot and plan it all out or something like that.
Yeah, I remember them saying at the begining one of the early requirements is somebody's got to have a apartment with a board in it to actually host the heist.
You've got to have one of the high-end apartments, 10-car garage as well.
Which automatically rules me out because I got fucking property that no one thinks to have. And it's not the big ones.
Which I have 2 high-end apartments because I'm good like that.
I've got 3.
Damn.
I've got 3 also.
Damn.
I thought I was good like that.
I've got 3 as well, with 10 cars in each garage.
We know Chevy Boy's gotta have his cars, so.
Hell, I got an entire garage just for race cars.
So you have, let me guess, you have race cars, and then you have one for luxury, and then you have one for general purposes?
I have one garage for the fastest cars in each category, another garage for the second fastest cars in each category, and then I have a third garage for just my play-around cars.
Nice.
So you race a lot.
Pretty much.
Not me.
Yeah, well, people are pussies when it comes to racing. They keep wanting to take you out. Well, that's being a pussy.
Yeah.
If you're not rubbing, you're not racing.
Yeah, you rub me the wrong way, I'll take you out.
Damn.
I'm like Tony Stewart, I'll take you out.
You rub me the right way, I might just buy you dinner.
I'd rather skip the dessert.
Oh, well, damn.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
breakfast after.
Oh, he's going to cook for you. Look at that.
I just need a cigarette and I'll be good.
That's how you know you're good. They fix your breakfast after.
What's for breakfast? Beef curtains.
Eggs. Scrambled.
So we know now about the mission structure and some of the features they add to them, the roles you're going to play in these heists. How do we see that affecting the length, the longevity of them with the community, the replay value, and the variety you're going to get with the update?
I think the length, 2 to 3 hours, that is pretty long.
And that's per one, right?
Yes, it's per mission. So that's pretty long, especially for an online game, and if you die during the mission, that's it, so it's probably going to be difficult, I would like to see what the payoff is, and they're probably going to continue to update it with new heists, and if they do that, I think the longevity will be fine. I really do, especially if they start new maps and stuff, because I heard you can glitch out, you can go to that snow place, I can't think of that place's name.
North Yankton.
Yes, North Yankton. I heard you can glitch out and you actually go there online.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which means it's on disc, which means they have it available. I wonder why they ain't doing it, but yeah, that's beside the point. But if you do like heists, in the new map and all that, I think it'll have longevity.
I'm actually enthralled by this mission that me and Router are doing right now. It's very, they paid a lot of attention to detail, because when you're driving, you have to, do things and not draw attention to the cops. So, just saying, I'm a little enthralled by this.
That's pretty awesome.
To be honest.
That's the feeling you want back when you've been playing the game so long.
I'm finding myself slowing down for yield signs and stopping at stop signs and everything to keep the police from noticing anything.
You have to follow the law.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because that's something that hasn't existed in the game.
Bring some of the realism back.
Yeah, because he literally just said we don't want the cops noticing us at all. So I'm having to stop at stoplights, everything.
Hey, Router, start shooting.
Oh, don't do
Yeah,
it.
start shooting.
Oh, come on.
Start shooting.
We're early enough in the mission. If I do shoot, we can restart and it wouldn't harm us.
My thing is, though, like you said, 2 or 3 hours of mission on an online game, I don't know how well that's going to really work.
What do you mean?
Because, am I really going, if it's 2 or 3 hours of mission, and then the heist completely is a multi-part mission, basically multi-mission, event, we could be playing a heist for up to 6 hours or so, depending on how many parts it is.
I'm okay with that, though.
Can you imagine you almost beat it and then everybody died, and then you die right at the end after playing it for 2.5 hours, 3 hours?
I don't want to think about that, though.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about.
Talk about aging.
Okay, so
What I'm thinking about is we've played for 3-4 hours and then one person dies and we end up having to start everything all over again.
well, that's what you think about the length of them. What do you think about the variety that gives and the replayability, though?
I can see the replayability being high depending on who's playing it, who you're playing it with. I can see that being pretty high. But, like I said, since I'm just now starting the first heist on here. Whoa, what the hell? Since I'm just now starting the first heist, I really don't know about the variety of them. I haven't really seen exactly how many are going to be in the game to start with right now. Because, I know what they said, but, this is Rockstar. They were promising us stuff before and took them forever to deliver on it. So, shit. So,
Whiplash.
but what the hell? But my thing is this: I would hope they would have put enough of them in enough different missions in the game for us to not get tired of doing heists. I don't want to be stuck doing just only having 2 or 3 heists to do, and that's all I can do.
I've been hearing that there's 5 with this update. Is that about right?
I mean, like I said, I haven't actually. This is the first one I've done right here. So, and we're just starting this one, so I don't even know how. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
Well, we actually have, like we've been discussing throughout, we have Router and Chevy Boy playing one live as this is being recorded. Router, what do you think about the longevity with the community and the replay value, along with the length of this heist update?
Well, there's 5 heists. If each take 3 hours, that's 15 hours of gameplay. 4 different roles in most of them. So 15 times 4, 60. And if you only do 1 a day in a different role, you're talking weeks of gameplay.
Yep.
And they can add more and more. So I think what they were mainly worried about doing was getting the actual playing of the heist right. So each player had something to do all the time to make it harder. So you're not waiting around and you're not able to help another player.
To make it worthwhile in general.
Yeah, so they've got each player doing something all the time. They've got the model of how to do a heist right.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot easier for them to add more, and then it will also add how much gameplay there is to it as well.
Yeah. The foundation has been set with this update. I agree fully. As far as the length of each individual one, I can see it being annoying if you fail at the very end and you put several hours into it. But I also see it this way in regards to the length of them. These are people that have been playing the game for well over a year now. So in most cases, people know what they're doing. So
It's incentive not to die.
Incentive on top of that. You're absolutely right.
Because if you're the one that dies, I can guarantee your gang will probably ride you and gangbang you like it's a paid prostitute.
especially Router.
I don't do anything like that. I'm a nice boy.
Right.
I see the heist being fairly long-legged with the online community of Grand Theft Auto, though, because, like we've all touched on, there's a lot of variety within it in regards to everyone being able to specialize in one role, with there being so many of them day one on release, and just so many individual missions that lead up to the climax of it. I see it lasting a while. I just hope that they don't get lazy or complacent and actually decide to pop out some more without taking so long to put them out this time.
Well, at the end of the day, the entire thing is going to hinge on how fun it actually is to play this. You know,
That's true.
I mean, at the end of the day, the heists are going to have to be fun. It doesn't matter how much money that you're going to get from it. It doesn't matter how much money you're going to get from the heist if they're not fun to play.
Yeah.
Because if I'm sitting there, a game, even like a Rooftop Rumble was paying out a crap load of money, it was boring to me after a while. It wasn't fun to play anymore. So even though it paid out a lot of money, I didn't really care about playing Rooftop Rumble anymore.
It was even worse when they did that patch, change the mission around. I wouldn't play it. I couldn't play it after that.
I only did it for the money.
Yeah, me too.
Life lesson.
Router, you coming?
I hoarded myself out in that mission. I bent over and said, "Give me the money."
Up front, bitch. So what are some of our personal experiences and stories that we've created with the game so far, even without the heist being here?
All right. I don't know if Rodney remembers this or not, but we pissed off the entire this gang, and we was driving around, and I was throwing bombs and blowing them up and stuff, and we was calling on you guys, but you guys wasn't around. You remember that, Rodney?
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. I'm not even gonna lie, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, and that dude was pretty good with the sniper rifle.
Wasn't that Chronic? I think it was Chronic Lone Wolf.
Chronic's a pal of the podcast, so maybe it was him.
I think it was.
But, you know, I mean, we was driving around. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 people after us, and I was taking sticky bombs and blowing them up and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was pretty cool.
How about how me and you guys met?
Yeah, that was an accident. That was kind of funny. I mean, you accidentally joined, and it was like, and you was like, "Oh, I'll leave." I said, "Nah, you're already here." And then we started talking, and
I think his exact words was, "If I fuck it up bad enough, just kick me, and we don't have to worry about it again." I was like, "Okay," because we were literally saying, "Someone kick his ass out," but we let him stay, and we ended up creating a new friend. Yep. So my personal favorite story.
I'll never forget the line uttered when we said, "Just kick his ass."
That was funny.
He said, the guy goes, "How are you going to kick me when you haven't even given me a chance?"
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I probably just offended his whole country with that accent and interpretation, but the point stands.
No, we just think you're a dick because you're trying to take the piss out of us and you sound awful.
Wow.
I sound awful anyway, so that just made it worse.
I think my favorite story was between Vicious 555 and Yes Vicious, I'm calling you out again.
Oh my god.
But the one that kept saying, "I run this lobby," and wasn't running shit.
I kill too much. Much.
He was getting lucky with everybody else in the lobby, and I was going to let him make it, but he was getting on my nerves so bad, I just pretty much just went after him as he was going back to his apartment. He tried to fight me off. He didn't win. I pretty much killed him repeatedly.
It didn't end well.
And the other one was the guy that was messing with me and you, me and you, Corey. And he didn't know that Router and Clyde were in the lobby. This was before me and you were high enough level to buy our tanks yet. And we had him chasing us literally around the entire map, and then Router and Clyde pop up, and we turn the corner, and the guy follows us around, and right around the corner when he turns it, there's a tank sitting right there waiting on him.
Bloom!
Router takes a shot at him, misses him, and when he turns around to try to go back down the street, Clyde's sitting right there on the other end of the street waiting for him. He literally had nowhere to go. He was just trapped. That was love. That was just awful.
Yeah, I remember that. He was cussing because I think he messaged me and called me a bitch.
Oh, that's calm for Grand Theft Auto Online.
He really is.
It was like
he really knows him
then. And then I was like, "I show you a bitch," and I just kept on him.
I'm gonna tell you something. Lester still looks creepy as hell.
Why does that not surprise me?
Okay, so we wait. Okay, so now we're at the part where the leader gets to choose the setup.
Which I stopped using a tank when they made it weak.
Yeah, they did nerf it down a whole lot.
Anyway, Rodney, which one of these would you rather do? He's just picked for me, so we've got to do it, I think. Yeah, it has. So, I don't know what I'm doing anyway, so it's going to be fun no matter what. Oh,
I don't know. I guess we scope out, maybe? It says source. No, I say we source the getaway car.
Trying to figure out how to do it.
Me and Clyde are just in the dark as what's going on.
Yeah, we've got to get a getaway car now.
Yeah, like I said, we are playing this for the first, me and Router are playing this for the first time through, so we don't exactly know what the hell we're doing. We're just trying shit.
Live coverage.
On IGN.
I wish, shit.
Well, interesting at the heist.
That IGN money, though.
Oh, wow. So your outfits actually change.
Believe in the shield, homie.
Look at my camel toe.
Whoa!
Oh, my God. Help us all.
I'll never forget my favorite story since playing Grand Theft Auto Online was when we were really early on in the game. I think it was before we even started playing with Clyde. Rodney, Chevy Boy, you probably remember. Oh, I would hope you do, because how the fuck could you forget that? I was flying around in an Apache. Isn't that the one with the hook cable that you can grab stuff with?
You're
that's
thinking
a
about
cargo, Bob. One other thing, this makes me look like a fucking jihad member. It really does.
Oh my God.
So I was
an ISIS mission.
Damn.
It looks like it.
It does, doesn't it?
So I was in the cargo bob, and I had Rodney as my gunman hanging out of one of the passenger sides. So I picked up an SUV, and there were two freaking idiots who were playing tennis on Grand Theft Auto Online. Why the fuck you would do that on the online portion of the game with 14 other people trying to kill your ass? I have no idea. But Rodney was like,
saying you're unready.
Rodney was like, what the hell are you doing here? I was like, just watch this. So I flew over them, positioned myself properly while they were playing tennis, and you could see this happening through their perspective too. And I dropped the fucking SUV onto them while they're playing tennis together. Got double kill.
That was kind of funny. I'm not even gonna lie, that was actually funny.
I had no idea.
So it's telling me to pick a custom car. So
1 second, please. Rodney, you're unready on this heist. Come on, I'm waiting for you.
what the hell? It's telling me to pick a car. I'm trying to figure out why it wants me to. Okay. Okay. I clicked the car. Well, I mean, I'm sitting there trying to figure out, is there a certain car that I should be picking for this mission? Like, Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go hop in my car. Or Router, did you have to pick a car too?
Yeah.
But, I got another one. I was doing a mission, and this, we was almost finished. I mean, we had that mission where we have to steal that, big-ass airplane?
Oh, yeah.
Did you fall asleep again?
No, I'm right here. And,
you just be quiet.
It was towards the end of it, and the dude crashed the airplane on the runway, and mission failed.
Yeah, what's that one called? Something Titan.
Steal the Titan or something? I don't know.
A Titan of a job, that's it.
Titan of a job.
Yeah. I've been, that's a good story, because I have been the unlucky one that has destroyed that bitch in the cargo hold before I could even take off. So I know that feel, bro.
I think I was part of that mission. Didn't you run over a vehicle and ended up running into the side of the hangar?
No, what it was is some asshole, I think it was some random dude that was playing with us, didn't move the utility vehicle that you actually lift the girders and shit with. He didn't move it out of the driveway enough, and I hit it, and it exploded all of us.
Are you sure that might have been me on that one? Just saying.
Okay. I'm a pretty good pilot, but it has happened more than once, not gonna lie. So.
Yeah, I can't fly myself out of a paper bag. I'd probably be the one that would crash land, right?
Okay, you guys, in the missions then, when it's a helicopter pilot, I'll do it. I don't want to die because of you guys.
That sounds like a plan.
Anything to do with driving, I'm the one. Whoa! Router, what have you started?
So there we have our crew right there. We can have Router be our escape pilot. Chevy Boy can be the all-terrain vehicle expert. Clyde is, well, we made the reference earlier. He's like the Dean Ambrose of the group. So God only knows what he's going to do at any given time. And then I'm Demo Man. I'll blow all of us up. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because we're not going to jail. We'll commit suicide. We'll blow ourselves up.
Oh.
ISIS mission. We're back again.
What car is this? This
is
a newer
the
car.
armored one.
I want this in my garage.
Yeah, you can buy it once you've stolen it. So come on, get out of here.
So it sounds like we got our first vehicle of the heist update.
What kind of vehicle is it? Explain it.
It looks like in real life it would look like it's a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo.
It's an Evo, it's armored. Come on.
Yes, it is armored.
That's
so
awesome.
It's Need for Speed meets Grand Theft Auto. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Chevy Boy, you can't drive out of it.
I don't know where we're going.
Behind you.
I see now.
Yeah, you drove right past it.
I see now. We're kind of in armor. We're in an armored vehicle. I think we're okay. I'm just saying. This is some bullshit. There we go.
No, you just can't drive.
Hey. Oh, damn. These guys are not bullshit. They want this car back so bad. Shit. That is the most characters that I've seen in the single area ever. Oh, shit, and they're chasing us.
Yeah, and this is on normal and all.
Guys, this car is freaking amazing.
I would only imagine it is.
I'm in love with this car.
It looks good, I must admit.
I mean, it just looks menacing. It just looks mean.
How's it handled?
It's actually pretty good. It's got a couple of little hiccups here and there, but it's pretty damn good. And I mean, it looks like it does look like an Evo in the front of it.
I think you have to have a helicopter pilot on this one because
there you go.
The trailers, you've got to pick it up with a cargo boat.
There's your life's calling, Router. We need you.
Yeah, I think the first mission we did with him, he had one of those military helicopters.
Oh, the Buzzard.
Yeah.
What does gold and platinum mean by our name?
Probably level. Probably level.
Yeah, probably how good you plan the mission. I don't know.
Or no, I think it's a tier thing, kind of like modern shooters like maybe you start off as silver and like at level 20 you become gold or something like that, and then just goes up from there.
Or do you think it could have something to do with our level of trophies on the game?
Maybe.
Could do.
I don't see why they would introduce that in Grand Theft Auto Heist update, though. That's a little weird.
I don't know. I mean, but, you know.
Sounds like something Sony would announce, like, hey, we're doing this new thing, kind of like we did with the rarity of your trophies.
The messed up part is I only care about achievements when I'm on the Xbox. That's the only time I care about any kind of achievements or anything.
Funny enough, I care about them when I'm on PlayStation. I don't give a fuck about Xbox.
Right, how do I do the next bit?
I think we go talk to Lester.
So we're going to have ongoing coverage on all of our channels about the Grand Theft Auto 5 heists for the online section of the game. So let's close this topic out for the week with some of the content we want to see moving forward for Grand Theft Auto Online, whether it be more related to heists or more mini games, more substantial content, or some things we want to see added in general.
Alright, first off, new maps. I mentioned it earlier, but I want to see some new maps. You know, make the map bigger, you know, add new locations. I mean, do something. Because they promised that it would keep getting larger. So I want to see it keep getting larger. Also, I want to see some single-player DLC. You know, like storyline DLC.
Yep.
You know, I want to see the main character of San Andreas make a return.
CJ,
I want to see him make a return. See what happened to him between San Andreas and now, because quite a few years has passed in the GTA universe.
Funny you mention that, though, because there's an Easter egg in Grand Theft Auto 4 on your starting apartment where someone writes in graffiti or something like that on the wall of the apartment, all the dead characters from the GTA universe, and Tommy Vercetti and CJ are listed on there. But, you know, that doesn't mean shit. You know, they could retcon that. That could be just a joke, you know, anything.
Well, who knows?
Sheriff boy.
Yeah.
Go on. Accept the invite.
I'm in the middle of some random cutscene.
Right.
Rodney, what are some of the additions you want to see moving forward on Grand Theft Auto Online?
Well, since I love racing so much on here, or I like racing so much, I would like to see a dedicated class of race cars. You know, because all the cars in the game are based off of real world cars, and a lot of the high end cars on the game have, you know, a lot of the high end cars in real life that they're based on have an actual race car version.
Yeah.
Like the Corvettes have a Team Corvette Racing Corvette. The Porsche have Team Flying Lizard and other Porsches. The Ferrari lookalike has a race car. The Mercedes.
It's the same for Viper too, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see a dedicated, you know, racing, a dedicated GT or GT2 Le Mans style race cars in the game. You know, a whole class of racing with those kind of cars. Because when you look at the different type of car and everything, if you're racing and the guy picked like supercars, for instance, if you're racing and everyone else picks the Zentorno because it's the fastest supercar in the game, and you pick the Cheetah or the Volt, you know, the Cheetah or something like that. If everybody else doesn't suck and you're not an amazing driver, you're not going to 9 out of 10, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see it balanced. I guess I'm saying I would like to see the cars more balanced out. You know, create an actual racing class of cars so that when you're racing, everybody can pick a different car and still be competitive.
Bring reality.
So bring a sense of Gran Turismo to Grand Theft Auto.
You know, bring like a reality class or something. You know, where you have to like like drift and stuff and get points that way.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see them. Actually, I would like to see them incorporate a lot of the stuff from Midnight Club series into it also.
Yep, I can see that.
Know?
They developed that game too.
Customization. I want more customizations of vehicles.
And you can sign other online players into your club, and you get like part of their winnings and stuff.
Yeah, kind of like a finder's fee.
You know, kind of like you know how you're like a part of a part of a club in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like that, but for racing.
That sounds awesome too.
And they also need to update the racing to where it's not so easy to knock somebody off the track, because it always seems like you can literally just tap somebody and they just go flying across the road.
Hit your brakes a little bit, and you'll pretty much straighten up.
Yeah, that's a nice little tip.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying for like the novice out there, I shouldn't have to, if I barely tap your car, literally go flying off the racetrack. Make
Right,
it where
guys.
you have to put some force into it.
I'm sorry, I'm back. Right.
It's all good.
And we
Right in
digressed
time.
away from the main topic of this, the heist.
Just in time. We're going to you anyway. What are some things you want to see added to the game besides just heists? Or in addition to heists, what do you think?
In addition to heist, God, this is the main thing everyone's been looking for.
Yeah.
And I think it's really what GTA should be all about. Because it always were in the previous games. You did a submission, then the main mission.
Right.
So they've kind of added that into the online bit. After this, I don't know. I really don't.
The additions I want to see are kind of nuanced for the most part. I want to see more things like an updated music list or roster. I don't see why they can't cycle out music every couple of months or something like that.
I can't see why you can't add your own.
Or that, yeah.
Bring it back where you can get fat.
Yeah, the RPG
your own.
elements of the game. Yeah, I miss that from San Andreas.
I will say that is the one feature about the 360 that I wanted on the PlayStation. It's being able to play your own music that's stored on your hard drive.
It was
on the
awesome.
radio station.
Still awesome to this day, even.
And I would like to see the apartments being able to be customized. Let us buy furniture and customize it how we want it.
I would love to see that happen, actually.
It would be good, but imagine the development time for it, for how much return they would get.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be worth it on their end. That's a good point, too.
We'll buy like a game console where you can actually buy like arcade games and you can actually play arcade games in your apartment with other players and stuff.
GTA 1 and
That'd
2.
be cool. Well, imagine an arcade game with the original GTA on it.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be lovely. I would love that. You never know. This could be stuff they might add if they do when they do Grand Theft Auto 6 or something.
Could be. Also, one random addition I want to see in regards to the sports and the mini games and all that. I want tag team dodgeball, man.
Oh, that would be fun.
It fit right in.
Oh wow. Okay, so now we're at the final part of the heist.
Yeah. And
This
how
is
much
nice.
I get.
So what are you guys trying to do?
We're now about to actually rob the bank, and there's two job titles. There's the driller and the driver. The driver controls the crowd. The driller actually goes in and takes the actual money. The driver then gets both of us away, most likely with a shitload of cops chasing us.
So who's who?
I think I'm the driver right now. I think he's the driller.
So it's the literal act of drilling into the bank vault.
It's into the safety deposit boxes.
Oh, shit.
We
That's
have a specific one we're going for.
that's pretty awesome.
Just stay
will
away
too.
Just stay away from my safety deposit box.
Hey, yeah, mine too. Just kidding. I'm broke. You can get into it.
Oh wow.
There's probably some pocket lint in there.
Now this is neat. You remember in the story mode how you had stats on each one of the people that you chose for your heist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally shows it kind of like that here. Like you see your strength, your stamina, your shooting, your driving, your kill-death ratio. The
2.0,
rank,
bitches. 2.0.
If they're a clean player or not. I mean, you see it. It's pretty cool.
I'm trying to change it so I get 100% of the cut.
Yeah.
He wants that trophy, bruh.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's according to this. It says leader setup cost is $11,500.
We should all agree. We should all agree, though, that take turns get 100% of the cut. That way, we at least get that trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I agree to these terms and conditions.
Hey, Router, I don't think that you get to choose how much of it you take until the very end.
Right, okay.
I think that's what the hell. Okay, this is nice. I like this.
Oh, I like that one.
Of course, you would like that one.
Like that one what?
It's like
Like a
this,
bondage outfit, really.
pretty much.
And with that, guys, that's going to bring conclusion another episode of the Last Minute Gamescast. We're going to have ongoing coverage of Grand Theft Auto Heists online within the coming days, the coming weeks, until they stop updating it pretty much. Guys,
Or
NM Stranger.
until the PC version comes out, because everybody knows that's the best version. Once that version comes out, consoles are just going to go. That's
That is in the coming
Please,
weeks,
quiet
sir.
redneck, it's not.
NM Stranger, Chevy Boy.
Console fanboy.
NM Stranger, Chevy Boy, Router. Thanks for coming along for the ride this time.
Good to be along.
What do you guys think of Grand Theft Auto 5? What do you think of Grand Theft Auto Online? What do you think of Heist being added? Finally, are you still here to play them? Are they bringing you back? Leave your comments, your thoughts, and your feelings towards the topic in general in the comments below. Don't forget to rate, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Can I add something to the end? Chevy boy, fucking get ready to do missions.
I'm on there, buddy. We're starting right now. Got to pick the right car for this stuff.
Guys, it's been our pleasure serving you.